सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today's subject for satsang: secrets of superconsciousness. Secrets to superconsciousness. There was a great master, Manikavasagar in Tamil Nadu, an enlightened master, great devotee of Shiva. He composed a set of poems called Tiruvasagam. There is a proverb: if somebody can't melt for those words, he can't be melted by anything. He can't be melted by anything. A heart-pouring experience of his interactions with Shiva and encounters with Shiva. People asked him, please give us the meaning of those verses. He sang in poetry form, in different meters. They asked him, please give us translation. We need to understand. We need to understand the secrets of your superconsciousness so that we can use that as a secrets to our superconsciousness. To understand. We need to understand the secrets of your superconsciousness so that we can use that as a secrets to our superconsciousness. He went to the temple showed the deity that this is the meaning and went inside and disappeared into the deity. Understand? Literally disappeared into the deity. He said, this is the meaning. There are some secrets can't be revealed. Words are too poor. It just only can be experienced. Maybe the secrets to consciousness, secrets to superconsciousness, secrets of my superconsciousness is the way for your superconsciousness. Whatever secrets I reveal about my superconsciousness, you can use that as a way to your superconsciousness, because both are one and the same. That is why Krishna says to Arjuna, knowing about my births and my qualities, my gunas, let you be liberated. I want to tell all the newcomers, participants of IA, you may be wondering, what is going on? Where have I landed? I thought this is a place where I will get the superconscious experience, but I see every morning all people are sitting around him and worshipping him as God. I want you to know, they are not worshipping me as God, they are worshipping me as an embodiment of all possible gods and goddesses. That is a mantra they are reciting. If I have to translate that words to you, Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya means all gods and goddesses. O embodiment of all gods and goddesses, we offer ourselves to you. You may be wondering, where have I landed? Please understand, neither I am enjoying, nor I am encouraging, or I am rejecting what they are doing. What they are doing is a technique for themselves. I am just as witness. Like a sun is a witness, all grahas move around him. How many grahas move around him? He is there, centered as witness. By knowing the nature of my superconsciousness, they experience their superconsciousness. That is what is exactly happening. That is why this worship, these offerings. Krishna says very clearly, knowing the quality of my inner space, let you be liberated. You will be liberated. So knowing the secrets of my superconsciousness is not like knowing my glory. No, you can never know. It is only a method to liberate yourself. Method to liberate yourself. Technique to liberate yourself. Unfortunately, the secrets to superconsciousness can't be revealed much by the words, maybe. It can be revealed through the presence or the Upanishad. Words are too poor and too small. There is a story. The Ganges, was caught in the Shiva's head. People wanted water in the planet Earth. They requested him. Shiva just removed one hair. In that gap, the water came out, fell on the planet Earth. Is all the rivers and the oceans and underground water. That is the water available in planet Earth. One hair fills more than 70% of the planet Earth's space. What will happen if he removes second hair? Sometimes the secrets are better to be kept as secrets. Not just because it has to be kept as secret. By its very nature, it cannot be verbalized, revealed. It cannot be understood. So, by its own innate nature, it is secret. It is secret. Any understanding which gives you the feeling you are something more than body is secret knowledge, because it leads you to the superconsciousness. Any technique which gives you the experience of cosmos, consciousness, more than body, it is secret technique, because it leads you to superconsciousness. Anybody who leads you to the superconscious experience or out of body experience is a secret being in your life, because he leads you to superconsciousness. Krishna says in Gita, Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam. Greatest knowledge is the greatest secret. It is not kept as secret because it should not be told. It is kept as secret because it will not be understood. A normal man, new person who comes inside this hall now, he can't understand what is going on here. Young man sitting somewhere is just moving his hand. And people are rolling on the ground. They are not hypnotized. Please understand. They are completely balanced. They know what is happening now. They can repeat verbatim what I am talking. They know completely what is happening around them. See, not a single person is disturbing their Guru Puja set. All of them can easily put thread into needle. Means they can do any mild, minute actions. It's not that they are out of control. No. feeling more than the body and being centered. Same way they can sit like a statue for hours without moving the body. They can allow it to flow with energy, or they can completely make it like statue. It is their conscious will. But something extraordinary is happening inside everybody through the presence. Many people ask me, especially after attending the energy darshan, why is this not shown to the world? Why is this not told to the world? Yesterday, somebody asked me, I want to experience God, I want to hold Him. I said, come on, how much you can hold, I'll pour Him on you. I went on and on and on, he was not able to. Then finally he said, enough, enough, enough. I said, come on, now you can go. You read all these only in the fairy tales. You go and ask somebody, please give me the experience of God. And he just stretches his hand and you experience, you say enough, enough, enough. Only then he lets you go. You read in the story of Ramakrishna. Vivekananda goes to Ramakrishna and asks, have you seen God? Ramakrishna says, not only I have seen, I can show you. He just touches Vivekananda. Vivekananda is rolling on the ground for next 3 days in that ecstasy. Ramakrishna would have given experience maybe to 50 people when he was in the body like this, by touch. You read only all these things in the stories. People ask me, God, so much is happening here. This is greenhouse of consciousness, nursery of new humanity. Why is it not being told to the world? It is not that we keep it as secret because it should not be told. It can't be understood. How will you understand just this phenomena? What will you understand? That is why yesterday I said the word medium is too poor. They are not mediums. They are Divya Sariris. The difference between medium and Divya Sariri is, these people every time they sit as a Divya Sariri, they go through this experience, they become more aware, more intelligent, more blissful. But the mediums, every time they go through that, they become more sober, more dull, more dead, more submissive. Surrender is not submission. Surrender means expressing your will 100% and dedicating your will to the higher will. Making your will in tune with the higher will. Submission means destroying your will, bending your will. That's a big difference. You can see in yourself, morning, if you are feeling fresh, alive, things are more green, more living, more life, no tiredness, No feeling that you have not slept. You had the conscious transmission, glimpse of superconsciousness. There are many secrets of superconsciousness, can't be spoken, but can be revealed. Maybe one strong Upanishad for all of you. Upanishad means just sitting with the intense presence so that you are ready for today's session. So today and tomorrow evening, I'll work on awakening the non-mechanical parts of the brain. From day after tomorrow morning, awakening different strands of DNA. Now just sit. If you feel, you can sit with open eyes or closed eyes. But I am revealing the secrets of consciousness which can't be spoken. Which can be spoken, I have spoken in last 8,000 hours. Which can't be spoken, I'll reveal it. I bless all the devotees and disciples who are sitting around the world, watching this in satsang message live. Even you all will experience this revelation, the secrets of superconsciousness. Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, and radiate the eternal bliss, Nityananda.
All that I taste, all that I smell, I offer to you, Swami Nityananda. All that I see, all that I hear, I offer to you, Swami Nityananda. Like this dance, and this song, and this joy, I surrender to you. All that I feel, all that I am, I offer to you, Swami Nityananda. Puradaram, Karunavataram, Samsara Saram, Bhujagindaharam, Sada Vasantam, Hridayarvinde, Bhavam Bhavani, Sahitam Namami. All of my dreams,